I'd like to show you a few things on the National Turfgrass Evaluation Program Kentucky Bluegrass trial. This is a variety trial of about 85 Kentucky Bluegrass entries. We've had this plot in since the fall of 2017, and it's a lower water. It's a drought trial in that we irrigate this plot at significantly less than what most homeowners or golf course superintendents or athletic field managers would do. We irrigate this at about 60% of the ET rate compared to about 80% in a lot of other places. What that really does is it selects out, or it shows some of the impacts of insects, and primarily here a very damaging insect to the Kentucky bluegrasses is the bluegrass billbug species, and that they feed from the early in the early summer on the roots of the turf grasses, and that really gets aggravated or shows up a lot more when the grasses are under drought stress. You can see kind of the result of that. We had significant damage last year in this plot, especially in this region right here. But you can see which varieties tended to either resist or tolerate that better. Those that have a good full stand now either resisted or recovered well from that, while these other varieties tended to really get hit hard, have some significant kill, and didn't come back as well last fall and this spring. We see a few different patterns. Those varieties that tend to go dormant quickly tolerate or resist the damage better, in that the insects don't seem to feed as much on them, and so they come back just fine. They go dormant quickly, and then they'll come back quickly in the fall. Those that try to stay green or remain green longer into the season and resist going dormant more tend to be susceptible to a lot of the damage. You can also see the big range in color. We have very dark green varieties, all scattered into a very light green varieties, and then everything in between. I think that's one of the most fascinating things about Kentucky bluegrass, is just that range of color that we see, range of habits, the range of leaf textures. It's a very diverse species. I do want to, though, mention that there are a few fine fescue plots scattered within as well. Those really stood out last summer because they didn't get affected by the billbug damage. So this plot has really seen that drought stress for 1 year, and we'll keep this under these conditions for another 3 years, and both on this plot and on the other plots, you can see all the data on the NTEP website, and that's ntep.org, and you can see what the data is here in Utah, as well as elsewhere around the country.